Okay, so we are beginning our online international education fair and the webinar is about to start. I can see we have about 100 students. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this is going to be a useful information when you're going to be attending. Till the end of the webinar, you will be able to learn about the scholarships, application fee waivers, the COVID-19 updates, and many more. So watch till the end and ask any question that you have. I hope it's going to be worth. Thanks.
My name is Priyanka, and I'm the proud India representative for University of Missouri St. Louis. So we are a public research university, and I would say it's a place wherein education actually meets an opportunity. We have world-class researchers and scholars. We are a lot of degrees which are like top ranked, over 120 student organizations for the students to be a part of. We have a lot of options for housing so that our students are comfortable and they do not face any concerns, including the meals and all. And to that, we have International Student Services team to support our students as and when required. When it comes to looking for work opportunities, be it OPT, CPT, or any other options, we have career services team on campus, and we keep on organizing career fairs on a regular basis. Now, what makes us proud? As I mentioned that I'm proud UMSL representative. So we are amongst the 2% institutions worldwide who have achieved or who have earned the AACSB accreditation. It's kind of quite renowned accreditation for our business and accounting program. And as per world report from past continuous, I would say consecutive 17 years, we have been doing quite well, top 25 nationally for our undergraduate business program. And when we talk about our cybersecurity, cyber defense education, again, we are considered and we are being referred by National Security Agency and Department of Homeland Security. And if we talk about more rankings, then as per US News and World Rank Report, we are top 5 for our criminology and criminal justice program. Another, if I talk about, we have more than 16,000 students. Every year we enroll from around 15 states and more. More than of our 94% of the students, they get employment within 6 months of time duration of completion of their studies. Now, a little bit about the location. So we welcome you to Louis. It's like, I would say, it's in terms of USA metropolitan city, so we are like least 20 in terms of cost. Connectivity wise, we are very good. So we have got rail system, buses, all sort of opportunities or travel arrangements for our students. Now, very important is that when we are in a different country, we somehow miss our culture, we somehow miss our people. So St. Louis has got a lot of India subcontinent community, and we have cricket leagues, we have a lot of Facebook groups, and then we keep on doing playing some of the other festivals also, like Holi is widely celebrated, and you'll be happy to know that the theaters which we have, they also do play our Indian movies. Groceries, so we have a lot of grocery options available in St. Louis, so you won't miss the Maggie or the biscuits or anything which you want to have, maybe pickles, our ingredients. So you'll find everything in the grocery stores just nearby, hardly 15 to 30 minutes drive. Temples, so we have got temples, we have got Sikh temples and Buddhist temples, everything available. So if somebody wants to go and visit and worship, so those options are also there within 15 to 30 minutes of drive. Now I'll come to the programs options. So we have more than 50 bachelor's program and 43 graduate degree programs. So be it in art and sciences, business administration, education. So we have College of Nursing, School of Social Work, and we also have one of our very important program, which I'll be talking in detail further, the Washington State University Joint Engineering Program. So in College of Arts and Sciences, we are offering bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees with 18 departments in biochemistry, biotechnology, mathematics, computer science, economics, communications, that's into media studies, public policy and administration, Then we talk about the admission requirements. If it's an undergraduate, we are looking at 2.3 GPA out of the scale of 4. And for the graduate students, 3.25 out of the scale of 4. If in case the student's overall profile is quite good and we like the profile, then we might even consider a little low, which is like 3.0. We will be accepting the students. IELTS for our graduate students requirement is 6.5 and above, and for undergraduate it is 5.5, and we are accepting Duolingo equivalent to the IELTS requirements. Um, these were about our admissions requirement, and now biochemistry and biotechnology, again 2.3 GPA for undergraduate, and for graduate is 3.4. So I'll be going a little fast so that we can cover up more in the questions and answers. We have bachelor's and master's in chemistry. So again, 2.3 GPA out of the scale of 4 for undergraduate degree students, and for graduate it is 3.0. Now, as I did mention to you about joint engineering program, so it's like top 100 best undergraduate engineering program is what we have. So the students, those who would be earning the degree, the undergraduate degree with us, so it would be signed from both University of Missouri as well as Washington State University. So we have the degree options into civil, electrical, and mechanical. Now, if we come to our business administration or business program, as I mentioned that we are dual AACSB accredited. So we have bachelor's, master's, and doctoral level degrees, be it in accounting, business administration, with emphasis in international business, supply chain and analytics, finance, management, marketing, and also cybersecurity. Now, if we go further into our information systems and technology, admission requirements, 12th grade, 2.3 GPA out of the scale of 4. IELTS, again, for our undergraduate degrees, IELTS requirement is the same, equivalent to 5.5 overall. We do not look at the lower bands. And then PT, TOEFL, all are accepted. SAT is also accepted, and we are also these days, considering COVID-19 situation, we are accepting Duolingo also. For graduate degrees, we are looking at GPA scores of 3.0 out of the scale of 4. English language requirement 6.5 in IELTS and above. Cybersecurity, this is amongst our like quite high in demand programs. So herein we have in undergraduate and graduate level both. So for our graduate level, the requirement is 3.0 out of the scale of 4. And I will recommend everybody to, if you're going to apply with us for any of the master's program, please go through our website and go through the admissions requirement in detail so that you'll get a better understanding of the prerequisites if we have, or the extra documentation which are required. So you will have the updated information on our website available all the time. Now, admission standards, like those we have a little bit covered on program to program wise. Undergraduate, it's saying 2.3 GPA out of the scale of 4 for most of our programs except our nursing program. And IELTS 5.5, TOEFL 61 and 44 in PTE. Duolingo also we are accepting above 85. And for a graduate, depends on program to program, the GPA requirements. Recommended IELTS is 6.5. And if the GPA scores of the students are great, then for certain programs like computer sciences and all, we might even consider the student at 6.0 overall in IELTS. How to apply is very simple. We have our application online, or if you want, you can submit the application to us on my ID. So that is something which Study Metro will help you out with. The best part is that for our August intake, we have waived off our application fees, which was of $40. So there is no application fees and no I-20 shipment charges for now. Process is simple. You just have to upload the applications. Once it's done, then please share across the student reference number with us so that we can expedite the process and you get the offer letter and I-20 at the earliest. For an application, we would require your transcripts, So for undergraduate students, their grade 10th and 12th transcript, and for graduate student, we would require their individual semester-wise or quarter-wise transcripts along with the consolidated one. Then the English proficiency test score, be it IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, or Duolingo. A cover letter, or maybe SOP is what you can attach, and depending on the program there would be certain other documentation requirements. We would require bank statement of last 6 months. That is something which would be required. It should be recent one, and an affidavit of support. So again, graduate application also, the process as I've already discussed, it's the same. In certain courses, we would require SOP, we would require 3 letter of recommendation as an extra documents. Depending on the courses, we require GRE and GMAT. The good news is that considering the COVID situation, we know that a lot of students are not able to go for their GRE and GMAT examinations because test centers are not open. So few of our programs, we have even waived off our GRE and GMAT requirements for now. You can get the details of it on our website. If we talk about when to apply, so we have our spring intake November, then we have fall in the month of June. That is for our undergraduate students. And for graduate, it is in the month of October for spring and May for the graduate students. Now, if we talk about the cost, this is an approximate cost which we have put across. The tuition fees for a year, it is 23,436 for our undergraduate students. Our housing, meals, insurance, it's around 17,000, and the total cost for one academic year comes down to 40,532 USD. Now, students would be billed when the students would reach the university, or if the students are gonna go for online program, once they will enroll, then only they'll need to pay for it. For our graduate students, the fees is 22,108. It would vary depending on the programs, because for our business program and for our engineering program, there's a slight difference. So you can refer that on the website, or anytime you can reach us for the same, and we'll get back to you. And the total academic cost, it ranges between $39,000 to $41,000 for our graduate students. Nothing to worry, because scholarships are very important. So we are offering scholarships, and our scholarship plans are quite interesting, and I'm sure that most of you will be able to take benefit of it. Okay. So our undergraduate applications, if we talk about applicants, we can receive the scholarship of up to $14,000 per year. And for graduate applications, we are offering scholarships of up to $6,000 per year. The breakup of it, if we talk about that, what exactly the student is going to earn based on their GPA scores, so that's mentioned on the screen. For our undergraduate students, 2.8 and onwards, 2.8 and above GPA scores can earn good scholarships. So $6,000 to $14,000 is our undergraduate. I'm sorry. Okay. So from $6,000 to $14,000 is our undergraduate scholarships, and the GPA scores are mentioned. So you need not to worry. The GPA scores and all. So that is something we can help you with, and we can let you know that how much is it equivalent to the US standards of GPA as compared to our Indian standards of percentage and CGPAs. Now, for our graduate students, our scholarship, it starts from $5,000 and goes up to $6,000. From 3.0 and higher, our admission criteria is also in majority of the programs, it is 3.0 and higher. So everybody would be eligible to go for scholarships. We do require transcripts to be submitted. So that would be preferable that if the students, before leaving from India to the USA after attaining the visa, they should be ready with the transcripts in the sealed envelope, and they can, when they reach USA, they can give it out there, or else they can request from their respective schools or universities to ship it to the USA. before the end of the first semester. We always recommend that it should be done before the student flies from India, in order to eliminate any kind of concerns, if any are there. So these are the transcripts requirement, which I have already mentioned it to you. It should be directly mailed to UMSL or the appropriate authority from the institutions directly preferable, or otherwise if the student is carrying along, then it should be in the sealed envelope. The student should not open it.
Priyanka, can you quickly wrap up it? Thank you.
Okay. So now there is one very important concern which comes up in India, because most of our degrees, or many of our degrees, they are 3 years of degree, and US is 4 years. So we do accept 3 years or equivalent degree depending on the program. So preference is if that the student if has studied from a grade A institution from India, it would be equal. We will consider that as equivalent to our 4 years of degree. Or we will let you know, if in case you are not able to find out whether it is equivalent or not, you can very well get in touch with me, and I'll help out with the same. So thank you so much for your time. If any questions, I'm ready.
So this brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope the information that you have gained today is going to be useful for you for making an application to the university. If you still have any question or any query about applying to the university, then you contact one of the Study Metro representative. Thank you so much again for joining this webinar. Have a good one.